You have her card? Yeah, married. It didn't have a topic of subject matter. That's
Yeah,
why
that's
I didn't.
what happened. I haven't filled a card like this before.
You usually just come to the table, don't you?
Oh, yeah, not much, but mostly for the film industry, but mostly I don't speak on others. But this, it means a lot to me, so.
Okay, you're on.
Okay, I'm Susie Labry, and I do use Counsel and Agent. I've been using them for about, since I moved to Ponchatoula, and I'm on low income with almost, $800 a month now. It's $890 on Social Security, and groceries are very high, and I'm going to tell you, and I'm going to be honest, somebody like me do not know how to cook, and I really don't like my cooking, and it's somebody at my somebody at my caliber likes to eat junk food, and I'm very, very lazy, and I'm preoccupied with other things on my mind, and so forth, and not living with cooks and so forth, living alone most of the time or with someone that doesn't cook. Counsel and Agent has been such a blessing and a need for me, a fulfilled need for me, because it gives me nourishing food. It gives me something to do when when y'all are not in session. I'm doing this because I'm bored with life. I don't have anything better to do. And Counsel and Agent gives us senior citizens and all a lot to, things to do, and it helps not only with hunger but loneliness, and they're a good resource of information. And I want to thank Paula Dunn and Debbie and all them for helping make life better for those like me. And the food is just delicious. I want to praise Bateman Senior Meals for the great food they give us. I wish the schools would have food that good. And it's much better than some of our home-cooked meals. This is the only way we get nourishment and all. And there's a lot of low-income and disabled people that do go to Counsel and Agent. That's all they have to get them to eat good, well-balanced, nourished meals. And they make sure that we just don't go hungry. That's all I have to say.
Thank you, Susie. I appreciate you coming up and talking.
Glad. Thank you.
All right. Senator Tarver?
You ought to get Bodie White. He cook a very good collard greens.
Oh, now, I am ready, because I love to eat. I'll listen to that.
Bodie can really cook.
I'll have to find that out.
It's the one dish I have to bring him every year, okay?
I'm ready to try.
I actually get my wife to cook them.
It doesn't matter if it's cooked.
Okay, thanks. Thank y'all for coming.
Miss Susie wanted to make some comments on this same issue, families helping families. And she'll be the last one, and we're going to break until 1 p.m. to hear legislation. Miss Susie?
I'm going to start off with a short bio sketch. I'm Susie Labry. I'm from New Orleans, and I'm one of 10 kids born almost less than a year of the rest of my siblings. And I was diagnosed with Asperger's, which is a light form of autism. It's called on the spectrum, Asperger's. And I found out about my diagnosis about when I was 54 and 55 years old, and that was a shock because I had a lifelong of struggles, wondering what's wrong with me? Why can't I find a job? I've always had trouble looking for work, finding my niche, fitting in, and all that. And it was something wrong with me. And I've gotten help, social help, mental health help, and all that. And I felt like a freak, no one to talk to. I was like an outcast. I want to tell you something. When I found out I had Asperger's, it was like hitting a jackpot. It informed me, and when I first got the diagnosis, I started finding out about family helping families, and then it was a wealth of resources. They could help you get jobs, they help you do resumes, they help you with people skills. They had workshops and all that, and I learned the legislative process because they sent me to LeCan, and I started joining LeCan, and I started doing the legislative process. And my Savance gift is the legislative process, and on top of that, networking. And this is the best way to network, to go through Family Helping Families and LeCan, this has been very good to me, and it's helped me polish my networking and people skills, which I used to not have before. And it answered about 100 questions I've had about life. Why this? Why that? And when I found out I had autism or Asperger's, I had more respect from the family and from the community, from here and school and not school, but everywhere I go. It just like my whole life just changed because I found out who I was and what my problems were. And this was like an awakening for me. And families helping families was one of the only few people I could talk to. Not that people weren't available, but people didn't know what Asperger's was and autism was. Family helping families was the experts on autism, and I learned so much about myself. Then I came over here to the Capitol advocating with the Yellow Shirts as a result, and I've been with them ever since. And I found out that this is not a mental disability. It was a developmental disability. I didn't know that because I said, well, what am I doing here? And I found out I'm here because it was a developmental
Well, you're
disability.
always very well articulated, and I'm so pleased, and I would say that we are all so pleased to know that you have found your place within families, helping families, and within the Council on Aging, and here within the legislature working with us, right, on the advocate side. And so we're really, really happy that you've explored all your options with the programs that this state offers, and you're a walking testament to all of it.
And thank you very much for helping helping families and the other organizations out.
Thank you,
Have
Miss
a good day.
Susie.
Thank
So